Hello and welcome to my video about silver notes. Now, I love silver notes. I think I was the first dealer in the UK and maybe even in Europe to get these in. I see there's another dealer that has started buying in silver notes, and I bought them in because I saw huge potential. So I did a trial run of 20 notes. I now have about 150 in stock and I've got more en route. And if I'm honest, I'm perfectly happy not to sell them at this moment in time. I'm happy to sit on them. I am expecting good things from them. I said in a previous episode that I put out that the Western mints were starting to latch on and produce their own silver notes, and this is true. Like, you've only got to look at the SMI mint, so Sunshine Mint Inc. They've started to put notes out. They've done a landmark series. You have to look at the Canadian or the Royal Canadian Mint. They've put out their own set of notes, and also they're starting to put out the more, I don't want to say faddy, I think collector is the right term, but you're looking at the Star Wars notes and also the Mickey Mouse notes that are New Zealand mint. Fantastic. So if the Western mints are picking up on it, I'm gambling that the good quality Eastern mints, so your Chinese mints, I think they will appreciate in value as they get more popular in the West. And it's a trend going forward. They will be getting more popular. They are selling. There's always interest, I find. So people will say to me, "Oh, Sean, you got any new notes in?" I very rarely sell a single note. It will start off with one note, and then they'll be like, "I want more. Can I get more in from you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure." That's what I do, you know. So are they a good investment? Time will tell. But the riskier the item, the more reward there is in the future. So if you get in from the start and they do take off, you'll make more money than, for example, if you buy an American Eagle or a Britannia. So the risk is there, but the reward is also there. And also, some of these notes are fantastic. I try and buy notes that I feel are appeasing on the eye. I try and find notes that are good value and hopefully will appreciate, or notes that I feel that can be given as a gift for someone else to appreciate. Because I'll be straight. The premium is ridiculous. Everyone knows that my views on premium is it is what it is. I think premium doesn't matter. Spot price is irrelevant concerning most items. There's only few items where you should really be focusing on spot, but I'd say 90% of items it doesn't matter. It's more about the aftermarket price than the actual spot price. Sorry, I'm a coffee addict. So yeah, let's show you some silver notes that I have in at the moment. So I'm going to start off with, it's not even silver. I've only got one of these left in stock actually. I ordered 5 in as a test purchase, but it's a gold note. So it's 0.5 grams of gold. These are sexy. They really are. I was on the fence before I ordered them, and I said to the guy I ordered from, I was like, "Do you have any gold notes?" And he was like, "I do." And I said to him, I was like, "Bear in mind, it's an experimental item for me to get in to try it and sell." I was like, "I need something that is not too pricey that I can move it." He offered me, it was 0.1 gram gold stamps from the first year of issue in China, but they were like £55 a stamp. And I just said to him, no, £55 a gram. And I just said to him, I was like, fantastic, they were absolutely brilliant. So it was the Lunar series, it covered all 12 animals in gold, in stamp version. And I'll show you some stamps in a second actually. I couldn't move it at that. It's one of those items where I can't go to a customer and say, "I've got these, but it's going to cost you £70 for a gram of gold." It's not going to happen. It's the wrong type of item for me. Even if they do take off, there's no, the collector base is in the East, and I'm obviously selling in the West, you know. So yes, 0.5 gram gold rooster, fantastic. I'll show it again. I've actually got this in silver, so the detail is rather nice. It's a shame about the camera. I can only apologise. So the 2 gram silver version, bit larger, and I don't know how they put the silver in it. I don't know what the technology is. There is 2 grams of silver in it, I've been told. You know, I'm pretty sure if you melt it down, you could extract it. It wouldn't be worth the cost, but if someone wanted to test that out. So yeah, what's the next note I have? So they're the roosters I have. This one I bought because I bought them in for like a gimmicky gift for children. You know, it is the coloured Monkey King. I bought in 25 of these. I thought they'd sell better, but I haven't actively advertised them really. It's something that I'm happy to sit on. So often my supplier will come in with items that I wouldn't say he can't shift them in his home market. That isn't true, but he, like myself, is a young dealer, both in terms of age and also in terms of how long he's been doing it. And he's hungry. He wants to put up as many different channels for buyers as possible. So he will often come to me with stock, and I'll often come to him with stock, and we'll swap. So this is a 10-gram note I bought in. I don't actually know what the theme is. I just liked the design. So really like these. I've sold a few of these, maybe about 5, maybe 7. So I also bought these stamps. So these are 2-gram silver stamps. There's only stuff on one side. I think these are great. I'm not convinced on them. I bought them into trial. They haven't really worked for me, but saying that, I might use them as gifts. They're a nice little thing to gift someone. So not everything I buy in works, but I'm more than happy to experiment with some things. I think the notes will go and do big things. The stamps I'm not convinced about. So these are your your lower premium kind of stuff. So some of these I will sell. I think these are like £4. You know, it's okay. You're getting 2 grams of silver, but you're also getting a talking point. You're getting something that is artistic, something that's nice to look at. And you can say to your friends like, "Oh, look, I've got this silver note. Have a look at it." You know, it's for £4. That's not bad. You know, it is a collector's item rather than a silver eagle, like I said, or a Britannia. So now I want to show you some of the more higher premium kind of stuff. So these are the ones you would have seen from Moorzone. Moorzone actually inspired me to get these in. I was searching for about 6 months to locate silver notes. It took me a very long time to find them, and it's also whenever you set up a new deal with a dealer, it's always touch and go. So you'll risk. You have to risk it. Like, he didn't have any feedback on any of the sites. I literally plucked him from obscurity, like I do with some of my suppliers. I usually do a bit of background digging, and I know they're good in their market. So it's kind of like a leap of faith, and then I build the trust and move forward doing that. So I bought this off him. It was an average, maybe a smallish order, but I still hadn't done a deal with him before. And to just drop someone a line on Facebook and say, look, I really appreciate what you buy and sell. I want to set up a deal with you that can potentially go into the future. That's quite nerve-wracking at times. I actually sent him $3,000 by mistake once, but that's a story for another day. So yes, high premium notes. Like I said, Moorzone had them. I sourced them. So you've got the folder, the note, and it also has a COA, which is not in this one. I've actually got a little box with the COAs in. So let's get the note out. These are very high quality. So this is the coloured one. This is the year of the rooster, 5 grams. You got it here. and this is the back of it, which is quite a generic back. I'll show you in a second. So I've got, this is the year of the monkey. I actually had these in 5 gram, 6 gram, and coloured. Here's the back of it, which you've just seen, but in the non-colour version. And here's an example of the COA you receive with it. So, fantastic notes. Absolutely fantastic. Like these, I've been selling for around 27, 28 pounds. I did have the panda notes in. They're really hard to locate now. Really, really difficult. I had the colour panda, the non-colour, and also the 3D panda. The 3D panda only had about a mintage for about 500, I think it was, because it broke, the effect broke the machine that they were using. But fantastic. So these notes here, which I showed you to start off with, these are the low end notes. I wouldn't even say the quality is less, but it doesn't have the big name mint behind it. So with the high end ones, you got the Nanjing mint, the famous Nanjing mint. They are fantastic. You can actually go there and get stuff designed. So I was offered the opportunity to do that myself, and I do have an idea for a silver note. The only problem is the amount I have to order. I'm not that big yet. I could afford it, that's not a problem, but if it doesn't go the right way and I can't sell them, it's going to knock me out for about 18 months, which is, it's not worth it. So this one is from, you know what, I don't even know who this one is from. This doesn't say. I don't know who or what mint made these. Let's check the other notes. Again, I'm pretty sure that if I dropped one of the guys I deal with a line, he would tell me in a second. He has a vested interest in some of these notes. I don't buy off him. I don't have any business with him, but he is very, very knowledgeable on that side of things. So yeah, silver notes. I love them. I think that if you haven't bought one already from me or anyone else, just buy one. See them for yourself. It doesn't, in pictures, it doesn't always show up. Like I put them on eBay and I didn't sell any. However, from the perspective of the people that did buy from me, they love them. I don't know anyone who has had a bad feeling. I often ask, so when someone's bought from me, I say, what do you think of them? Are they good? And usually like, yeah, I want more. I've also got some space notes coming in. I'm really excited to get them. They're not here currently. I need to chase up the supplier for them. It's a set of 10. I bought 2 sets in. I've sold one of them already in principle to a lady I really like talking to. But yeah, I would highly recommend silver notes. And if it doesn't come off as an investment, it certainly is a real good thing to have in your hand and to look at and to show off to friends and family. A real talking point. So that's my video on silver notes. I will be putting out a video after this on security and why I invest for security. So take care.